Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Crown and Stem. I am your goth father, Dennis Callow. Do that again. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Crown and Stem. My name is Dennis Callow. This is my channel about watches, and thank you so much for joining me today. I'm very excited that you're here. Welcome, welcome. Please subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Please leave a comment below if you like what you're hearing and you want to interact. I try to respond to every single comment. I am very excited about today's video because it was born out of so much footage that I shot for my last video that I just didn't use. But before I get into that, I want to talk about wristwatch check. Why am I rolling my R's? I've been rolling my R's a lot, and I wonder what psychological thing is going on in my brain that's making me want to do that. It's probably like a nervous tick. Like, that's how I loosen up to get ready for you guys. Wristwatch check today is my Seiko Premier Tank Watch. This thing is insane. I love it. That is actually the next video that I'm working on. It is, I think, one of the most underrated Seiko tanks that barely gets talked about. So that's coming up next on the channel. But for now, we are here. And what we're doing today is we're talking about all of the watches that I've built. So when you're a filmmaker, you tend to shoot a lot. And then when you get into the editing bay, you're like, oh, I don't need all this. And I ended up doing wristwatch check for every single segment in my last video. And I was like, I don't need all this. As I was editing, I was like, this is too long, it's too boring. But what I did have was enough footage for an entirely new video. So that's what we're doing today. So you're gonna see me in this outfit. During the video, you're gonna see me in my suit from the last video. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. These are my watch builds. My second watch on my wristwatch check, which is my version of the Omawatari Grand Seiko. I picked this one out and made this because I really wanted my version of the Grand Seiko, even though I can't afford it right now. It is one of my Grail watches, as I spoke about in my last video. And this watch, you will see I put on a different strap to match it almost exactly to the Omawatari. I picked a sand dune dial in the sort of ice blue, and I picked out these, what is it? Is it swordfish hands? I'm not sure. You guys will correct me though, I know it. And the blue seconds hand, I put the silver logo on there to sort of match the Grand Seiko logo, but it's my logo. It does have a ghost date in it, unfortunately. I had used it from an old movement in one of my watch builds that I just didn't like, so I just took it out and built this one instead. And I love it. I love this watch so much. I am wearing now my build of my very own version of the Perpetual Oyster. I love the Perpetual Oyster. This would be the Perpetual Oyster date, not date, but date. It's a very simple watch, but I've always loved it. I did get to hold one in person, and I thought it was fine. But I ended up building my own because I was like, I think I could probably just build this, you know, instead of putting it on my list of grails. This gives me all of the, I guess, feeling that I need from wanting a Perpetual Oyster. I'm looking at it now, I'm like, I should be wearing this a lot more. It hasn't been getting a lot of love lately, but looking at it on my wrist right now, I'm like, man, I should be wearing this a lot more. It was one of my first builds. I have a lot of pride for it when I look down at it. And I think that's another beautiful part of this hobby. This is my Tudor Ranger, or my version of the Tudor Ranger. I ended up putting this one on the NATO strap. I also put the hands that I wanted on it. I remember in one of my earlier videos, I had found hands that I wasn't crazy about, and I just went for the normal Tudor Ranger looking hands. This is the correct version of the watch that I always wanted, and I love it so much. I actually love it on the NATO strap. This was the NATO strap that was originally on my Spectre watch because I wanted to do the full Spectre experience, but I ended up liking the Spectre watch on the silver bracelet, so I put this on the Ranger and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. It looks great on the NATO strap. I'm not a huge NATO strap guy, but I think because the warmer weather is coming up and, you know, it's going to be summer soon, I think this is good on the NATO. I think I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it. And I love this one too because it has the textured dial and it just differentiates it a little bit from the normal Tudor Ranger. So guys, what do you think of my watch builds? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It helps out the channel a lot. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you've come across here randomly and you like what you're seeing, leave a comment below. It helps out the channel, and I love to interact with you guys. So it'd be great if you did. So that's it, folks. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Crown and Stem. No rolled R. I did it. We win. Let's have a good weekend. Or week? Who knows? I don't know what day it is.